Have you ever looked back at your life and realized you were making choices without really knowing yourself at all? Because for a long time, that's exactly how I was living. I wasn't choosing from who I truly was because I didn't fully know who I was. I wasn't choosing from what I truly wanted because I had never really asked myself that. I was just choosing from what showed up, what felt available, what seemed right at the time, what other people thought was best. And I didn't really know any different. But over time, something began to shift. I started to realize that the way I had been living was unconscious, not wrong, just unaware. Because when you don't know yourself, you can't truly choose for yourself. You end up choosing from habits, patterns, beliefs that were never really yours. But as I began to understand myself more, as I began to listen within, as I began to trust my own knowing, that's when things started to change. That's why when I found myself face to face with him again, I could choose differently. Not because the feeling wasn't there, but because I knew myself. And when you know yourself, you know what's right for you. And this is something we begin to see unfold in Ana Levita as well. Not just reacting to life, but beginning to understand herself. Because as she grows, she begins to listen within, to trust her own inner knowing, and to choose from that place. Because the truth is, we don't make aligned choices until we know who we are. And once we do, everything begins to change. Because you're no longer choosing blindly. You're choosing consciously. Have you ever looked back at your life and realized you were making choices without truly knowing yourself? Sometimes the most powerful shift in your life isn't what you choose. It's realizing you've been choosing without knowing yourself. Because once you do, you begin to choose everything differently.